Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Universe Mode episode 30. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here at SummerSlam. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've been watching the shows for the last little while, then you know what the cards is gonna mainly be. In case you don't, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to break it down for you right now. Let's get into this SummerSlam. Let's get into this show. I am your host and commentator, King Chiron. Ladies and gentlemen, let us begin. Up first, ladies and gentlemen, is a one-on-one Hell in the Cell match. It's AJ Styles and Bray Wyatt finishing the feud that started all the way at Backlash. Ladies and gentlemen, this is set to be the epic conclusion to AJ and Bray Wyatt's long blood feud. It ends here. After that, ladies and gentlemen, Asuka will be challenging Becky Lynch one-on-one for the WWE Women's Championship. Asuka won number one contendership. Becky is the champion. They ended here. After that, ladies and gentlemen, Malachi Black will be taking on Jimmy Uso, who has Paul Heyman and Solo Sikoa in his corner. Can Malachi Black pick up the U.S. title, or will Jimmy Uso be the one, I'll say, shining factor? In case you don't understand what I mean by that, ladies and gentlemen, on the last episode of Raw, well, the Bloodline lost the WWE Tag Team titles. Right now, Jimmy Uso is the only one representing the Bloodline with a major championship match. But, ladies and gentlemen, we need to keep moving on. Let's move on. So, ladies and gentlemen, odds are I will be breaking this show up into two parts, which means that the main event for part one of SummerSlam will be a no-holds-barred match between Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not even going... Actually, yes, I am. I am going to show you the rest of the card. After that, ladies and gentlemen, to start night 2, part 2, whatever you want to call it, whatever we end up calling it in the end, Adam Cole, with the rest of the Undisputed Era at his back, challenges World Heavyweight Champion Ilya Dragunov. After that, ladies and gentlemen, Swerve finally challenges for the singles championship he's been trying to get his hands on since he debuted. Swerve takes on Intercontinental Champion Kevin Owens. After that, ladies and gentlemen, a match long in the making, a feud that can only happen at either SummerSlam or WrestleMania. Rhea Ripley defends the WWE Women's World Championship against Bianca Belair. And ladies and gentlemen, in the main event, we have a rematch. On an episode of Raw, these two men put on one of the best matches in Universe Mode. Bryan Danielson will defend the WWE Championship against Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get into part 1 of Universe Mode. Up first, Hell in a Cell.
The following is a Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring, representing the OC from Gainesville, Georgia. Weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Ladies and gentlemen, AJ Styles is going to have to be absolutely phenomenal if he wants to win in this Hell in a Cell environment. He's got a tough opponent, the legendary Bray Wyatt. He's got a tough obstacle in the Hell in a Cell itself. But inside the cell, ladies and gentlemen, there are no rules. There's no stoppage. There's no disqualification. This match will only have one winner. The cell itself can be used as a weapon. Only the insane walk in and walk out of Hell in a Cell. It's rumored that whenever a superstar enters Hell in a Cell, they never come out quite the same. I guess we'll find out just what changes will occur to these two superstars when this match comes to its crucial end. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the cell is the legendary Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt, one of the greatest minds in wrestling that ever lived. Long may he rest in peace. Bray Wyatt, a former Universal Champion, former WWE Champion, former Tag Team Champion. He's been to WrestleMania. He's been in Hell in a Cell, I believe. Many weapons at his disposal, including the Mandible Claw, Sister Abigail. And now that great mind is going to find great ways to inflict great pain on a feud and rival. The bell rings, ladies and gentlemen. This match has begun, and Bray Wyatt going to start things off by lifting up Styles, who instantly fights out with elbows to the head and chops, but Bray catches him. Throwing wicked combination. AJ catches him. AJ now with a combination. Kick upside the head. Gonna use the ropes as leverage against Bray Wyatt. AJ Styles throwing Bray to the corner. Punch upside the head. And again, AJ Styles in firm control right now. Going off the middle rope. Huge Roll through powerbomb on Bray Wyatt. AJ Styles now taunting Bray. Taunting his rival, his nemesis, if you will. But Bray Wyatt with the counter throws AJ out of the ring. AJ with a kip up. Finds his way back into the ring. AJ doesn't want any of that outside. He wants none of the steel. Takes Bray down. Goes for a quick pin on Bray Wyatt. But Bray kicks out even before one. AJ tried to throw Bray. Bray throws AJ outside against the Hell in a Cell. This time Bray goes out to get him. Bray gonna lift AJ up. And a huge headbutt. And throws AJ into the steel. AJ with the reversal. AJ with a huge uppercut to Bray. Huge strike to Bray. Throws Bray against the steel steps. AJ goes around to get him. Lifts Bray up. A wicked right. Followed by a wicked uppercut from AJ Styles and another one. Bounces Bray off the steel steps again. Bray Wyatt in trouble. He's going to have to find a way to neutralize AJ, who just delivered a clothesline to Bray, takes him down. AJ with another uppercut. Throws Bray Wyatt down. He's lifting Bray up. Massive uppercut. Bray dodges a strike, dodges a second one. Bray back in the ring. Lured AJ in. Grabs AJ, lifts him up. Bounces AJ off the top rope. Stomp to the leg. Kick to the other leg. Bray Wyatt trying to find a way to regain control. Bounces AJ's head off the turnbuckle. Bray gonna dance with AJ in the middle of the ring. Brings him in. Kisses the forehead. And delivers Sister Abigail to AJ Styles. AJ being lifted up. Thrown back out of the ring. And Bray Wyatt gonna taunt himself now. AJ back in the ring. And AJ caught with the mandible claw. The mandible claw locked in on AJ Styles. Bray Wyatt going for a pinfall up the mandible claw here. And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it. One mandible claw.
Here is your winner, Bray Wyatt.
Ladies and gentlemen, one mandible claw was enough to do the job for Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt made a surprise comeback I wasn't expecting, ladies and gentlemen. AJ Styles was in firm control of that match, but Bray Wyatt delivers the mandible claw and gives himself a huge win and end to the feud. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Asuka takes on Becky Lynch for the WWE Women's Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, Asuka making her way to the ring. Has the biggest opportunity in her career to beat Becky Lynch here at SummerSlam and claim the WWE Women's Championship. Asuka's going to have to be on her A game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. One small slip up, one small mistake from Asuka, and Becky Lynch continues her reign. Speaking of, here she comes, ladies and gentlemen.
Introducing the challenger from Osaka, Japan, Asuka! And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, the WWE Women's Champion, Becky Lynch!
Ladies and gentlemen, this match here set to be a good one. The question you have to ask, ladies and gentlemen, after such a dominant reign from Becky Lynch, Becky has so far defeated everyone who she's come across for that title. The question is, ladies and gentlemen, what can Asuka do to get her hands on the title? This is exactly what I mean, ladies and gentlemen. Becky Lynch already countering, throws Asuka right into a knee. Becky Lynch so dominant. Lifts Asuka up. But Asuka with the reversal. Asuka's going to have to keep up this momentum, ladies and gentlemen. She's going to have to keep up this offensive and defensive and avoid maneuvers like that from Becky if she wants to get the hands on the title. Meanwhile, Becky Lynch dealing with a hungry challenger, a hungry Asuka, looking to get her hands on that WWE Women's Championship. Throws Becky Lynch down, misses a stomp. Becky with the reversal, drives Asuka down with a roll-up. Asuka kicking out at 1. Becky Lynch with a strike, tosses Asuka down, gonna work over that arm. Becky Lynch with a dive through the ropes, but Asuka moves out of the way. Kick from Becky Lynch to Asuka. Becky misses a chop, ducks underneath, reverses a German suplex into a neck breaker. Big knee across the chin, followed by a leg drop to Asuka. And a knee drop to the head of Asuka. And another leg drop to Asuka. Disarm her. Locked in on Asuka outside on the floor. But Asuka fights out quickly. Breaks free. Becky Lynch going to throw Asuka back into the ring. Count of 6. Becky Lynch feeling herself. Posing to the crowd. Asuka Arm still hurt. And Becky Lynch is setting up. But Asuka reverses the manhandle slam. Tosses Becky down. Huge kick upside the head to Becky Lynch. And Asuka now locks in a signature submission, but Becky fought out quick. Becky has her hands on Asuka first. Asuka throws Becky, catches her with a spinning heel kick. Kick to the gut, and again, and again. And now upside the head to Becky. Asuka going for the sleeper hold, looking to put Becky Lynch to sleep here. Becky Lynch is in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Becky Lynch close to the ropes, couldn't quite get to him. Asuka lets her out. Becky back to her feet. Asuka throws Becky to the ropes, tried to lift her up for a suplex. Becky swept the leg, took Asuka down, stomped to the arm, and again. Locks in a neck breaker. Submission. Asuka misses Becky Lynch with a combination. Gonna lift Asuka up here. Suplex down onto the arm. Asuka being lifted up again. Clothesline from Becky. And again. Followed by a drop kick. Becky fired up. Goes for the pin. Can she get the win after that stiff combination to Asuka? Asuka kicking out at 2. But Becky, not satisfied, not done. Middle rope. Massive leg drop to the chest of Asuka. And Becky Lynch fired up. Gonna put this match to bed. Asuka may regret ever letting Becky out of the sleeper hold. Manhandle slam connects. And Becky, middle of the ring, going for the pin here. Becky retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
Ladies and gentlemen, Asuka did her best. She fought hard. She reversed a few maneuvers, but in the end, I think Asuka may have gotten a little too confident in her abilities. She let go of the chokehold. She let Becky out. If Asuka had just held that submission in as long as possible, we may have a new champion. But regardless, ladies and gentlemen, up next, Malachi Black challenges one Jimmy Uso for the United States Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, Malachi Black ready to do action, ready to claim his first singles title on the main roster. Ladies and gentlemen, make no mistake, in WWE, Malachi Black had already made a name for himself in NXT, former NXT champion. Malachi Black looks to reestablish a reign of dominance by capturing that U.S. title here tonight. Only one man, or maybe three, stand in his way. I'm not going to lie to you, ladies and gentlemen, that U.S. title does look good in the hands of Jimmy Uso. But Jimmy Uso, if he wants to keep the title, he's going to have to figure something out here. Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Uso has been unable to defeat Malachi Black in singles competition thus far. Hence why Malachi Black is #1 contender.
The challenger from Amsterdam in the Netherlands, weighing in at 215 pounds, Melandron Black. And his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Jimmy Uso.
Ladies and gentlemen, Malachi Black with that aura about him. Jimmy Uso with the bloodline behind him. Jimmy Uso's ready for a fight, ladies and gentlemen, but so is Malachi Black. Jimmy misses the first strike. Malachi tosses Jimmy into the corner and immediately hits him with a running knee, but Jimmy, with the reversal, power bombs him down. Jimmy Uso tried to grab Malachi. Malachi with a kick upside the head and a stiff knee to the back, but misses a stomp. Stiff punches and a huge knee lift to Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso trying to get back to his feet. Elbow to the back. Malachi Black. Oh, just demolishing the leg and knee of Jimmy Uso early in this match. Jimmy Uso blocks a kick, throws Malachi down, drives the knee into the back of the skull, punch upside the head. And again, another punch. Malachi back to his feet. Malachi being carried, lifted up and draped onto the top rope, going for the pin here. Kick out at 2 from Malachi Black. Jimmy Uso delivering massive strikes to the head of Malachi. And a stiff stomp to the arm. Misses the elbow drop. Malachi with a running knee. Catches Jimmy and nails him with the German suplex. Jimmy lifted up, huge knee to the arm. raking the back of Jimmy Uso now. Throws Jimmy Uso to the ropes. Huge knee lift to the gut. Malachi off the ropes. Huge moonsault to Jimmy Uso. Malachi Black is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and he missed Jimmy. We've seen this before. Huge knee to the side of the head. Going for the pin. Kick out at 2. Oh, and a black mass out of nowhere to Jimmy Uso. But the referee's distracted by Solo and Heyman. The bloodline interfering heavily. Jimmy able to survive. Kick. Malachi Black tries a chokehold now on Jimmy Uso, who breaks it to break free. Jimmy Uso throwing Malachi Black to the ropes. Huge elbow to the chin. Takes down Malachi Black. Punches to Malachi. Stomp to the gut. Jimmy Uso gonna lift Malachi Black up. Punches him again. Blocks the punch. Kick to the leg. Punch to the gut. Drops him down. Malachi Black trying to find a way to come back. Malachi Black gonna carry Jimmy Uso over to the corner. Bounce the head off the turnbuckle post. Malachi Black going to the middle rope. Gonna choke out Jimmy using all that upper body strength. Malachi Black being distracted now by Paul Heyman while Jimmy Uso has to catch his breath. Solo Sikoa removing the turnbuckle pad. Malachi still distracted by Heyman and Jimmy getting back to his feet. Malachi going out to get him, but Jimmy able to catch him and throw him down near the barricade. Kick upside the head. Punch to the gut. Malachi lifts Jimmy up, slams him down. Slams the arm down onto the floor. Stomp to the arm now. And again. Kick to the gut of Jimmy Uso. Count of 7. Malachi Black gonna carry Jimmy to the ring. Malachi needs to get into the ring now. Jimmy Uso got back in and avoided the count out.
WWE United States Champion Jimmy Uso.
Ladies and gentlemen, something tells me that Jimmy Uso and Malachi Black aren't done yet. Jimmy Uso survives via countout, keeps the title. Malachi Black couldn't get Jimmy back in the ring, and Malachi paid for it. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, probably our last match of the pay-per-view so far. Drew McIntyre takes on CM Punk. No holds barred.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Ladies and gentlemen, Drew McIntyre looks ready to do battle with his nemesis now. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen.
Weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you see what CM Punk is carrying to the ring. That contract, good for 1 year, will allow CM Punk to cash in on either the WWE or the World's Heavyweight Champion whenever, wherever. You'll have to stay tuned for tomorrow's episode, ladies and gentlemen, to see if CM Punk cashes in that briefcase on either the WWE or World's Champion, whether that be Ilya, Adam Cole, MJF, or Bryan Danielson. Bell rings, and McIntyre immediately starts the match by taking down Punk with a running neck breaker. And again with another running neck breaker to Punk. Misses a third one, but doesn't miss with the punch. Throws Punk to the ropes, ducks under, hops over, and throws Punk down. Punk off the ropes with a huge flying clothesline, takes down McIntyre. McIntyre misses with the clothesline. Punk doesn't miss with the arm. Driving McIntyre down. Gonna lock in a submission, middle of the ring, to McIntyre fighting out. Huge elbow upside the head. CM Punk trying to get back to his feet. McIntyre grabs him, lifts him up, powerbomb position, spikes him down into the canvas. Gonna lift Punk up once more. Throws CM Punk to the ropes, ducks under, hops over, huge elbow to the chest of Punk, going for a pin here. Punk kicking out at 1. CM Punk grabs McIntyre, lifts him up, slams him down. Kick upside the head. Lifts McIntyre up. McIntyre lifting Punk up with the reversal, slams him down. McIntyre gonna deliver big boots to the chest of CM Punk now. Punk back to his feet. McIntyre grabs him, throws him out of the ring. And Punk with a huge elbow upside the head. CM Punk putting the hands on McIntyre. McIntyre with the reversal, fighting Punk off. Ladies and gentlemen, McIntyre has been in control of this match the majority of the time. Gonna lift Punk up, ready to spike him down again. He does. McIntyre rolls out of the ring. I think we all know what McIntyre is gonna do here, ladies and gentlemen. Not wasting any time, gonna grab a baseball bat and deliver it. Bounces up Punk's back and again off of his head. McIntyre gonna roll Punk over, go for the pin here. Punk able to kick out at 1. McIntyre lifting Punk up one more time. Lifting him up. Nails the signature maneuver. Going for the pin on CM Punk. Punk kicking out at 2, staying alive. McIntyre with that baseball bat yet again. Bounces it off the knee of CM Punk. Misses the second time. Punk with a drop kick. And a kick to the chest. Lifting McIntyre up. Huge elbow upside the head. And Punk driving his knee into the thigh of Drew McIntyre. Slams his arm against the canvas. McIntyre back to his feet. CM Punk ready with the GTS. Nails it on McIntyre. And CM Punk going for the pin after the GTS. McIntyre able to kick out at 2. McIntyre with a kip up. Catches Punk. Future shock DDT. Going for the pin on Punk here. Punk kicks out at 2. staying alive. Punk up on his feet, hanging on the ropes. McIntyre with a massive clothesline into the corner, takes Punk down, goes back for the baseball bat, but misses, and CM Punk with a wicked X-handle chop to the chest. Lifts up McIntyre, Punk off the ropes, running clothesline, takes McIntyre down. McIntyre trying to get back to his feet. Punk grabs him, lifts him up. Throws McIntyre to the ropes. Lifts him up, slams him down middle of the ring. Anaconda Vice locked in the middle of the ring. McIntyre has nowhere to go. But he delivers the knees to the back of Punk's skull. McIntyre grabbing Punk, lifts him up. Huge spine buster. McIntyre with that baseball bat yet again. Bounces it off the back of Punk. Misses a second time. CM Punk knocks it out of his hands. Lifts him up. Carries him to the corner. And delivers him gracefully to the top rope. CM Punk now under the ropes. Grabs a kendo stick. McIntyre misses. Punk doesn't. CM Punk now going for another pin on McIntyre. McIntyre able to kick out at 2. Kick to the back. And CM Punk setting up for the GTS. Lifts McIntyre up. Bounces his head off the knee. Go to sleep connects. Goes for the pin. Can CM Punk put his rival to bed? He does. Ladies and gentlemen.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Money in the Bank gets his win here at SummerSlam. CM Punk victorious. CM Punk, ladies and gentlemen, must feel like he's on top of the world right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to end it so short, but we are going to stop here and name this part 1 or night 1. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, when we return for part 2, Adam Cole will take on Ilya Dragunov for the World Heavyweight title. Swerve takes on Kevin Owens for the Intercontinental title. Rhea Ripley defends the Women's World title against Bianca Belair. And Bryan Danielson defends the WWE Championship against MJF. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, I have been your host and commentator, the King Chiron. I'll see you all next time. Take care and have a beautiful, beautiful day.